Og så ni godt, Wade Blevins, der var dog, galere ikke sket og gå her.
Og så det gav jo galert stawadon, galere skal ejtigedo.
All right, so Kohig, Tal Skohine, no, Tal Skohi Saguhine, right?
Tausko sa uine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I always wondered about that because, you know, of course, Guyi is first, but when it comes to like 21st, 31st, whatever, it goes back to Sagu, right?
Right. 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21st.
21th.
21th, yeah.
Yeah.
Tausko sa usine.
Scene.
Yeah. Sa usine.
Sagu scene.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what I wrote on this because look at that, it's crazy. The tall skohine sagu ine sagu sagu. I have no idea what that is. So, talagia de lo question. So today is the 21st
Lesson.
Cherokee lesson.
Okay.
So, come, idalena talagia de morning. All right. So last time we did this. This was something you and I had done years ago,
Okay.
and we never used it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mainly because I never could make it fit the music. It was back when we were doing the kids' songs and stuff.
Okay.
And I never
Okay.
could make it kind of fit the music. However, sometimes this is done just as a nursery rhyme, like a
okay.
little poem
Yeah.
or whatever. So we're going to talk about this one first, and then we're going to do another reading exercise, and then we'll get into our
Okay.
big part of the lesson. So this one says Gog, G squo go utla,
Okay. Okay.
who killed the robin.
Right.
Aya udane G squaya. Me said the sparrow.
Okay.
Gal jati ale gatlid agutana agutana G squogo G tla.
Okay.
Now is it Gila?
That you killed. That I killed the robin.
Yeah,
Gila. Yeah.
Gila. All right. So would you read through this one for us?
Okay. Gago. G squogo. Usla. Okay. Okay. Aya. Udane. G squaya. Galchati. Ale. Gartlit. Okay. Octana. G squogo. Gila.
Now, how would you translate that word octana?
I used.
Using it.
Yes. Octana. I used it because it's past tense.
Yeah.
You're saying that I used the bow and the arrow. Okay. So octana.
Octana.
Yeah.
So, and that indicates that I used it that one time to kill the robin. And now, could you say octane? If you say if you're like saying, I used to use a bow and arrow to hunt buffalo or something. I don't know.
No, octane. That's more like octane. That's how I did it.
That's the way.
Yeah, there's a little bit of difference. That sound
Yeah.
at the very end makes it a little bit different. Octane. I used it.
Yeah.
Octana. It's kind of the same thing when I really
But
think
not.
about it. You could have that na or that ne on the end, and that's what you got right there, the na, right?
Right.
Octana. I
Yeah.
used it.
I
That's what I
used it.
used.
That's what I
Yes.
used to kill the robin.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Octane. That kind of means the same thing to me, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, octane. That's what I used. It means the same thing.
Okay. And then, of course, we when we were at lunch, we talked about this Gottlieb, about whether it was related to the word to fly.
Okay. Gottlieb. Now, what's that? Galchati.
Galchati.
Ale. Gartlid. And that's when we said to fly, Arslawidi, it's flying or flying.
Fly away.
Flying. Yes, yes. Gartlid has that same sound in there, and that could be. But when I listen to that, Gartlid, it kind of has something to do with something that's sharpened.
Oh.
Gartlid, and when it's the bow is garchot, right?
Gotcha.
Ale gartlid, the arrow, and to me it sounds like it has something to do with what's at the end of it.
The arrowhead.
Yes, the arrowhead.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think that's where it's something like when you sharpen something that has that same sound in there. You know?
Like sharpen a pencil or.
Like you're sharpening a rock, like if you're doing sharpening something, chiseling something or something to that effect, you know.
Oh,
yeah, I think it.
So maybe it kind of goes back to when they used, like when you go to the Heritage Center and you see them do that, and when they make those arrowheads, Noel and them.
Okay, I never really thought about it.
It's interesting.
Yes,
though.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yes.
All right. So our new reading practice for today. This is a menu.
Okay.
From Pistol Pat's in Langley, I think it is.
Okay.
Over there by the dam. And I remember this as a kid, but I never really thought that much about it. And it took me a little while, because in my head, I thought it was at Locust Grove. And I talked to somebody from Locust Grove, and I showed them this, and they were like, well, I think that was at that little like Dairy Dream kind of thing that's not there anymore over by the high school. They thought it was in Locust Grove.
Oh, okay.
But then I kind of did some, on OCO TV or on, they talked about that it was at Pistol Pat's at Langley.
Oh, okay.
Is what they said. So anyway.
Maybe there's more than one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be. So, so anyway, this is really interesting, and it's a little hard to read.
Yeah.
I think this says, this one here, Udohiyu. I'm going to say that's Edohiyu Osterhartley.
Okay.
I think that's an rather than a Sadohiyu. Well, no.
I think it's just like that first word says Udohiyu. I mean, that's like really
super.
Udohi.
Yeah. That's the super, right?
Yeah, and then that next one, Edohiyu, it's kind of like it's
same, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really the same. That sound at the very beginning kind of might changed a little bit of what it is. That one in the front, Udohiyu, that's we're talking really, Dohiyu. The other one, Edohiyu, is the same, but it's that S sound makes it a little bit different.
Does it more refer to like Udohiyu? Is that related to the word like doyu, like really, like Udohiyu, like really, really, really?
Yeah, I think it's somewhere like Dohiyu might doyu. That might just be shortened down to Udohiyu. Yeah.
And then that Edohiyu, I wonder if that more refers to like the size of it. I'm just basing that off of the English.
Yeah.
Because super, the first word was super, and then the next word is jumbo, which to me refers to the size of something. Edohiyu.
Edohiyu. Okay. Udohiyu. Super. It's really that. Then Edohiyu. Could be the size. Yeah. I wonder who translated these.
I don't know, because like I said, I remember this
Yeah.
when I was young. So, and of course, back then I couldn't read in Cherokee at all,
Yeah, but it's written real pretty, isn't it? I mean, the font is real. Somebody took some time to write it.
Yeah.
But somebody had to translate that.
Yeah.
to be able to put that on.
Yeah, and then of course the last word,
Yeah.
that ostahotly,
Yeah.
that's a sandwich. That's
Yeah.
like something that's in between two other things.
What is
in
that
it.
second symbol in there?
This
Yeah. Oh, okay.
ostahotly.
Ostahotly. And that's kind of like it's stuck between two things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Ostahotly.
Yeah.
It's stuck.
Yeah, and of course that refers to something in between two
Yes,
pieces of bread.
yes, uh-huh.
That's a word for
Yeah.
any kind of sandwich.
Anything kind. Yes, that's right. Ostahotly.
Yeah, and then this one, this says, "Edohiu ostahotli ale unadi," and of course we would say that to us would be milk, but I
Yeah.
think they're meaning in this case cheese.
Cheese. And cheese. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, and cheese.
And cheese. Super. You see that edohiu
Yeah.
is used now first instead of second, like up at the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah,
So to me, that edohiu, to me means the same.
same thing,
Yeah,
same dip.
because and they're saying it's the same thing too. I mean, when you look at it the second time around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they should have said the same thing on that one, if that's what they're
Right, if they both mean the
Yes,
same, if it's
yes.
super jumbo.
Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here saying they did anything wrong or whatever.
No,
but
I
we're
think
just trying
they
to
were,
figure out.
Yeah, I think they were trying to. Because I was like you. I was, whenever I was reading through this, I was like, okay, why?
Yeah.
I was like, this is. But I think maybe, of course, they've got limited space on that
Right,
sign,
true,
and so
true.
they're trying to. But then they're trying to think. They're like, okay, what can I tell a Cherokee speaker?
That they said.
That they
Yes.
would be like, oh, I know what that is, because you're
Okay.
not going to put milk on a hamburger.
Oh, yeah,
So
okay,
it must be
okay.
cheese.
Yeah, okay.
And so maybe they shortened,
Yeah.
some of the words. Because if we look
Yeah.
on down, like
Grilled cheese? What is that? What do they use for cheese?
nope, they use unud
Oh,
there.
okay.
But there is one that says, where is it?
That ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese. Sikwa hawiya ale un. No, that's not it either. But there's one in here. We'll go down through.
Cheeseburger?
Cheese.
Right under,
Cheese.
yeah.
Unadi. Gadoon.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay. There it
okay,
is.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it. Because that's like baked milk, right?
Yeah, Garduna, yeah.
Yeah.
What's
which
that?
is
Ostahotli is that what it's saying?
Ostahotli,
Okay. Yeah. Garduna, baked cheese.
yeah baked milk.
Baked milk, yeah. Okay.
Because of course unud gotlana is butter.
Yeah.
Right. And what do you guys use for cheese? Or did you use
I
the
don't
word
remember.
cheesy?
Cheesy. Whenever we used to get commodities, did
Mm-hmm.
they give cheese back in the day? I know they did up to a certain, when they started it, because that was what we looked forward to.
Oh, yeah,
was
heck yeah.
when we were kind of older by then as kids.
Right.
I grew up on commodities.
Yeah.
That's just, so, but we were older when we started getting the
Cheese and
the
butter.
cheese, yeah. So I don't remember Gotlana, Unud Gotlana. I think was what if they were going to use it, that's what they
Yeah.
used it. Made milk.
Made, yeah,
Yeah.
it's been made somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just and of course that goes to, I mean, that speaks to, of course, we didn't have such things.
Right,
We didn't
right.
have dairy, before Yonex came, and so we had to figure that.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to
what
figure
it was,
that out.
explain what it was,
Yeah.
and that's really all it is just trying to explain that it's milk and it's baked milk or it's
Yeah.
made milk or whatever. That's what we,
Yeah.
what cheese is. To
And
us.
maybe they, because of course I don't know a lot about the cheese making process, but I know but of course they take the whey out of it and they mash it down and then it hardens up, and stuff like that. So maybe that's why they
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was baked,
Yeah.
because it kind of hardened, like when you put something in the oven,
Right,
like a
right.
piece of like soft dough, it hardens up,
Yeah.
and
and it's milk that was made, put together, and it was together.
Yeah.
You know, so I can understand what they were thinking. You know, as when they saw that to to what to call it. They knew it had to do with milk.
Yeah,
They just
exactly.
didn't really, yeah.
And
Okay.
so anyway, let's go back.
Okay.
Let's look through some and let's see. Chile, Chile.
Yeah, Chile.
Ale, Hawaii. Ale,
It looks like that.
Ale, Ye. I don't now that I don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
I was with him all the way up to the front, and I was like, oh, okay.
Chili burger. Ale. What is that after? Chili.
Ale. Oh, there's Ale.
Yeah.
Hawaii. So chili and meat.
Uh-huh.
And that looks to me like almost amai.
Okay.
But that's like in the water.
In the water, amai. Chili burger is what.
Yeah. I
Okay.
can't.
That, and it doesn't have anything to do with the. How about up there the cheeseburger? What'd they say on that?
Unud got dun.
What's that last word?
Oster hotly.
Okay. And that last one, they're not saying Oster hotly. That next one, chili burger.
Yeah, no, they're not. And then, of course, hamburger, they say Oster i Hawaii. Oster hotly.
Ostoy?
Isn't that like Ostoy? Isn't that like roasted?
Ostoy.
No, Ostoy.
To me, that's kind of like pounded or ground.
There it is, yes. Oston. Yeah.
Okay. And that's what the
Chris
hamburger
Graham
is.
hamburger.
Yeah. Okay.
Ostoy, Hawaii, ground meat.
Yeah.
Clever.
Okay, yes. And see, that's what I'm saying. They take the words and we think, okay, they said this is hamburger, so now all they could do is say cheeseburger and add something about cheese to hamburger, but then that's not what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're actually describing each thing separate.
Yeah. Yeah, they really kind of are.
And if we walked up to this menu and we could not speak, read English, but we could read Cherokee, could we take that Cherokee and order something and
would they be able to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, would the person that works there?
Well, I would hope so. Yeah. Or not.
Maybe just point at it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they did. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. So then let's look. This our son Tana, maybe.
Tana.
Yeah, I think probably whoever, because I'm sure this has been repainted many times, and I think probably the person that repainted this wasn't a speaker and didn't know, so they would mix up the ta and the law and the sun and the a.
Okay. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's probably true. Because you have to be a speaker to be able to know how to translate hot dog or whatever, how to for it to make sense, and you have to know the syllabary for it to use the right one.
Yeah.
So you're probably right. They probably as it got rewritten.
Yeah. Because our son Tana, that's
It's kind of like it's roasted.
roasted. That's roasted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
roasted.
Roasted.
Tana.
Waka Hawaii.
Yeah.
Beef.
And see that barbecue beef, it doesn't even, that's not in English. Does that mean a roasted cow meat?
I don't know.
Tana. To
Son
me,
tana,
that's
is that barbecued?
No, that's just roasted, or that's just. It doesn't say anything about the barbecue sauce or anything like that. Makes it barbecue.
Yeah. Well, and then this one, Sikwa Hawaii Gadun. That's like baked ham, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
and there's no still hot. There's no.
there's none of that in there
yeah.
anywhere. Yeah. And then steak, waka Hawaii,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really
For
cow
real cow
meat.
meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Asta Hutley.
Okay. Okay.
Sequa, Hawiyaha,
Okay.
Asta Hutley, pork tenderloin.
Okay.
Ajati. Oh, this is interesting. Ajati Hawiyaha, Asta Hutley. I have never ever heard fish meat before. I've never heard
Okay.
that.
No. No, I don't.
I mean, we always just say Ajat.
I still and if it was me, I would just left out the Hawaii,
Yeah.
because I know they're probably trying to say it's fish that's on that in that sandwich, but I think Hawaii, I don't think we
It's kind of, to me, in spoken Cherokee, people
yes,
don't use that as much.
no, it's not fish meat.
You're right.
I've
yeah.
never heard of fish meat, so it
No.
would just be a jot, is what I would say.
Yeah.
Fish sandwich.
Now this is interesting. To me, this says Jew law ski. Is that what it says?
Julaski,
Julaski.
Julask. You know what a
Which is
Julask is?
alligator or
Yeah,
a-
but it's
or
a pot.
a kettle,
a
right?
kettle, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're saying that grilled Julaski, or it could be what they cooked it on, Julask.
Oh,
You know,
maybe.
and that Julask could be what do you call those pans? Those
Oh, like a skillet?
yeah, but they're skillet,
No.
but they're made out of a certain, like the kettle, like the pot.
Oh, yeah, the cast iron.
Yeah, cast iron. Yeah, Julask. I've heard,
Maybe.
I think maybe that's what they're talking about, Julask.
Ah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, unud,
Okay.
milk.
Yeah.
Asta hotly, okay.
Okay.
Uditle geekly asta hotly.
Okay.
Hot dog,
Hot
literally.
dog sandwich.
Literally. Chili dog, chili ale. Nutty.
Okay.
Okay, chili and cheese
Uh-huh.
here. Uditle geekly.
Okay.
Hot dog.
Yeah, which is the chili dog.
Yeah.
Chili with cheese.
Now this one, chili, a cheese coney. Of course, I don't even know what a cheese coney is. Nutty ale. Chi. Oh, geely. Geekly.
Geekly.
Okay. Well, that's almost the same as this up here, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Unless this nutty is referring to something else because it doesn't have ooh in front of
Yeah,
there.
let's see. Chili, ale, nutty. No, I think it's supposed to be unutty.
Unutty.
Yeah, because it's got
Yeah.
cheese in there. Oh, no, they're just saying chili dog, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're just saying a chili
Okay.
dog.
Chili, ale. Is that nutty? Nutty. Nutty.
Like the sun or the moon?
Yeah, that's right. Nutty. Nut.
Nud.
Uh,
Interesting.
yes, very.
Corn dog, selu, ale geetli, asta hotly.
Okay.
French.
Hot. Well, that corn dog isn't even a sandwich. Hot.
No, because it's on a stick.
Yeah, it's on a stick.
That
Okay.
would be
Everything's
like
a
it's stuck
sandwich
on,
on here.
something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
French fries. Nuna. Digajalana. Oh,
Okay.
digajalana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fries.
Fries. Fried potatoes.
Yeah, fried potatoes.
Sugi.
Same thing.
Digajalana. Okay, fried onions.
Yeah.
Digajalana. Fried cheese balls. Unati. Digajalana. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, they're going up. Cones.
Uh-huh.
Now this should be usti.
Is that whole?
Ho or gay.
Oh.
Udana. Ga. Li. Da. E. I don't know.
Gosh, I think that's the container, but the other word is probably describing
The
it.
shape?
I think it may be. Let's look at that again. What is that?
To me, that's a sti, usti,
Usti?
and then
Is that gay or ho? Is hoe, does hoe go out that way?
I think
The
so,
line?
yeah.
Okay, okay.
And gay, I think, does too.
But it gas more like has a curly up, kind of up at the
Oh,
top.
could it be Hona done? Hona done? No. No. Or Gana done? No. I was trying to see if this was, to me, that might be na here instead of oo.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Is that duh right there?
And is that done or is that qui? Qui, no?
Okay, no. Okay, so let's put that together. Usti, ho, na, da, he, ho, na, da, he, usti. Little something little.
Yeah, a little, I don't know. Maybe we can figure, maybe it'll be down
That
somewhere
chocolate
else.
dip cone. What is that right underneath it?
Let's see, this says, stewed,
Okay, pour it on.
poured on.
Okay.
Scully, poured on the
That
head.
top, yeah, the head, yeah.
Golly, golly, dang.
Gosh dang.
Gosh dang.
Gosh dang, yeah.
Okay, so that gosh dang.
Yeah. That's the container,
container.
what it's in, yeah. And that cones, see that second one is describing the kind of cone,
Yeah,
the
it's
container
gotta
that it's
describe
in.
that shape
Yeah,
somehow.
yeah, and I think that with the top, it's a descriptive of that gosh dang. And it could be talking about what's in the cone.
Could be,
Gosh dang. That word.
yeah.
Okay.
Floats. Wo. Geetly. Wo geetl. Adidas. Aditosti. That's a drink, right?
Something to drink, yeah.
Aditosti.
What is that
Ooh.
first word? Ooh.
Is that wo or ka? Ka geetly. Wo geetly.
Something that floats is what it's probably saying.
Yeah.
If it's ka, ka geetly, is that what you're saying?
Maybe. I don't know. How do you say if something's floating?
Floating.
Because it's a different word than the won't.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll come to you.
Yes, it will.
We'll move
Okay.
on. Okay. Freezes. Une, sti, maybe.
There's no unestal.
Unestaladai. Ice.
Yeah, ice. It's kind of like unestalada, like you're in something that's cold. It's in something that's cold. Yeah, like everything is cold.
Banana split. Quanana.
Banana, yeah.
Yeah, quanana. Stir or squee. How do you, when you say you split is, now that I used to know, when you split, like when you're splitting wood or something.
I'm telling you,
I still here, no. We'll come back to that.
I'm just worthless today. I can't think of
I am
that.
too. I can't even figure that one out. I can't read it very well. Unudi. Ale. So malts would be milk. Ale and shakes. Utlini or something like that.
Utlini.
Utlini.
So unud, we know that it's unud, ale, it's hard for me to see the
Yeah, it is for
thing,
me
yeah.
too. I wish I had and this was the best one I could
Yeah,
find.
yeah.
Drinks, uhudly, di toasty. Well, I know
Okay,
what that is.
yeah,
Yeah, cold
yeah,
drink.
Cold drink.
Uh,
Have you ever heard for a pop, amuhyud?
oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
what Flute
yeah,
Springs people,
yeah.
call
Cold drink. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Like they don't call it a, pop
Poppy
or
or
whatever, or they call it amuhyud.
I mean,
Yeah, and I
uhud.
said cold water. To me, that says cold water, but I guess back in the day they didn't. They knew it was cold, and they didn't really, they didn't specify,
Yeah.
which one.
Lonely, lone. Oh, here it is. Delonige,
Okay.
Gajalostana, Gajalostana, Gajalostan, Gajalostana.
It's like something is been done that way.
Yeah. And then this Delonige, that yellow.
Yeah,
And it-
yellow, yeah. Talonige. Ga- It's something, whether it's squeezed or or they've added to or something. That sound right there is like something that's been done with it.
Yes.
They've done something to it.
And then this one, that's not the word I know for tea, so
Yeah.
udi. See, to me that's hot. Udi tliki,
Okay.
right?
Udileke. Udileke. What is that last word?
Agana, agana.
Agana. That means you've boiled it.
Yeah.
Udileke agana. That first word just says it's
Boiled hot.
Boiled hot.
But the word here is iced tea. So to me, the word ice should be in there or cold or something.
Yeah, the tea is agana. That's I think that's what they're talking about. What they've done to that something. But you would
boiled.
think that they boiled it, but it's ice. You would think that they would. Okay.
And now, do you guys use the word ugalog for tea, or do you use?
I didn't hear the word ugalog till I started doing translation with the tribe, Cherokee Nation. So that's when I heard that ugalog, because it was well, I don't even know if we drank tea, to be honest.
Yeah. Did y'all do like sassafras or spicewood?
Yeah, probably sassafras. I remember my grandma fixing it.
Yeah. Cornstarch.
Yeah, cornstarch. Yeah.
And then would she use that
Agana, yeah.
boiled sassafras?
Yeah, agana.
That makes sense.
And see, that word agana, I knew that word, whether
Yeah.
it was, the sassafras, whatever it was that was boiled, that you had to boil
Yeah.
first.
Well, and then of course, ugalog just means leaf,
Yeah, leaf.
right?
Yeah, yeah. And that could be any kind,
Yeah.
of leaf.
Yeah, oak leaf,
Yeah, yeah.
poison ivy leaf.
But people that drink tea know that that's what it is.
Right.
That it's a ugalog, a leaf.
Then of course this one here
Is that
should be kawi.
Uh huh.
That doesn't look like caw to
No,
me,
no.
but we know what coffee
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
So
yeah.
and that is
Kawi.
definitely we right there. So
True, true. And again, this is probably being done over and over.
And over time,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
one little thing gets changed, and
Right, right. But it's. I like to see that things are written in Cherokee, for people that and if nothing else, people that come to see it, are amazed by it, or
Yeah.
there's a little bit of humor, in there.
Yeah.
So I think it's
Yeah,
good to see that.
you know that probably Cherokee people that can read and write in Cherokee, they would read through that and probably
Yeah.
have to chuckle a little
Yeah.
bit, so some of them, and they probably spend as much time as we
Yeah,
did, probably 10
yeah.
or 20 minutes just
Right.
reading through all of them, just to see what it said.
Yeah. But that's good. I like that. And I've seen, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen something like that in Cherokee somewhere,
Yeah.
where a menu's been, posted.
into
Cherokee.
Yeah, I think that's really cool.
Yeah. And it'd be something to see their version of the word, the same word that we're using. Might be
Yeah.
totally different.
Maybe I'll try to
Yeah.
get hold of one,
Yeah,
between
yeah.
now and before the end of the
Okay,
class or whatever.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, this says, Hioligis hi askai ayet dog.
Okay.
Okay. And so we went over that last time. Would you say that one for us?
Okay. Hioligos hi askaya ayeli chikatoga.
Okay. And that is just, do you know the man that's standing in the center?
Right.
and
Or
I talked
in the middle, standing in the middle.
Yeah. And I talked to them and I said, well, in Cherokee, that jigadog, I mean, in English, you could just say, do you know that man in the middle? But in Cherokee, you can't really do that. You would have to say, he's standing there, or if he's sitting, you'd say,
Okay,
or, right?
Hioligis hi enna askai ayel. That you can't go just sit there and it makes sense. You have to
Yeah.
add
You gotta be-
juwor, jigatog, this one sitting or this
They
one
got to be
standing.
doing something.
Yes. Yeah.
Or, I don't know, Juliet or whatever. it's
They
something.
can get that singing,
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, it has to have an ending to
Yeah.
it.
That You got to be telling what they're doing
Right,
there.
exactly.
Yeah. And so we talked about the difference in English. In English you can just say, that one in the middle.
Yeah.
In Cherokee you can't really do that.
No, you can't.
And and then Hiole God Yagesan Redbird Smith do doing.
Okay. Hioliga, negation no, yigi. If you don't know him.
Yeah.
Hiolig, negation no, yigi. Redbird Smith do don. Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't know him, if you didn't know him, Redbird Smith was his name.
Yep.
Okay.
You know him now.
Yeah, you know him now.
No done Hiole.
Yeah. Hiolig, that no.
Then you know him
Yes,
now. Yeah.
yes.
And then, of course, at lunch we were also talking about this word, this negea sunyik, if you don't.
If you don't.
And so I was asking her, I said, well, could you say, like, jadule negea sunyik, agbadule dun, right?
Right,
You could
right.
use it that
You
way.
could
If
use
you
it,
don't
yeah.
want it,
I want it.
I want it.
Yes.
okay.
Negation, yeah.
Yeah.
Nijaduli's gun, negation, if you don't want it, I would do it. I want it. I would like it.
Now, can you use just negation by itself, or does there have to be something in front?
I think it has to have something in that negation, because that just
If you
means
don't.
if you don't. Yeah. If you don't what? You're
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah.
to add something to it. What are you talking
Well,
about?
well,
Yeah.
what if? Okay, I'm just thinking out loud here. Like I'm thinking, like if I'm arguing with my daughter, because I do that a lot. I feel like Jatulis, Clarke, Negation, I would do later. Could you do that? No.
No.
You have to put that Jaduli in there again.
Yeah, I think so. Say it again.
Jadulis, Clarke.
Do you want this? You don't want this? Okay.
Yeah.
Negation, is that what you
Yeah.
said? No, I think it has.
You would have to say
yes. I don't think.
Jadulis, Negation.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah. Nita dooley hun. You guess. Let's see. Let me go back to it. Negation. You to dooley. Negation. If you don't want it, I would do it.
Yeah.
I want it.
I want
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have to have something in there. You do have to have something in there for it. You can't just stand alone with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to have some kind of a.
Or like, how would you say, like, if he doesn't buy it, they're going to kill it.
Nu what son yik. If he doesn't buy it, nu what son yik, done need. They're gonna kill it. whatever it is that he's trying to buy. If he don't buy it, he's dead.
Yeah. maybe it's a dog at the pound or something.
Yeah. Nu what son yik.
I don't know why that came to mind. I don't know. Nu what son yik.
Yeah, nu what son yik.
Yeah, so you don't have to have the negation in there because it's stuck onto the uwask.
Yeah, nu what son yik.
The buy-in.
Yeah, you don't have to have that negation yik. No.
Yeah.
Nu what son yik. See, it's in there.
Yeah, it's at the beginning of buy, and at the end there, it's stuck on.
It's in there.
It's stuck on both sides of buy, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, I always say it's hard to explain. Like, I just know that that's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
That's what I've heard, and that's what I know. And when somebody asks me about it, I have to think, okay, I don't know. I have to really think, okay, what they're asking me to be able to answer.
Yeah.
And I haven't had to do that until I started teaching.
Right.
And when I started teaching, you want them to understand why it's said this way.
Right. And that's why I really enjoy having you here as a first language speaker, but also as somebody who also teaches a lot. Because sometimes, like you said, because as a speaker, as just a speaker, you never really thought about it one way or another. You're like, that's just what you say. Yeah. But like you said, whenever you've got kids asking you, and of course they're going to, why? Well, why? Well, why?
Yes.
And you get tired of saying, because I said so all the time. So.
And that's why I had to start thinking, okay, why is it like that? Why does it say this, but then it doesn't have to say this in another,
instance?
Yeah, in another instance. So. And it's good for my brain to go back to remember, and sometimes, it's just that I know that it is. I have to really think about why it is.
Right. Okay, let me ask you this, because I'm just trying to, because of course now as a learner, my brain is trying to create a pattern, right?
Okay.
So could you say, Nuduli Sanyik, if he doesn't want it.
Nuduli Skanyik.
Nuduli Skanyik. So you could say that.
Yeah. Nuduli Skanyik, if he doesn't want it. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's going to take it or whatever.
Yeah, they're going to take it, or they're going to kill it, like you said. Yeah. Nuduli Skanyik, if they don't want it. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're talking.
Okay, so I'm kind of figuring it out now.
And
so my brain is kind of in the beginning stages of being like, okay, now I can't verbalize it yet, but I'm like, okay, well, I can kind of see, but I can't tell you why yet.
Yeah. Nuduli Skanyik, if he doesn't want it, Yitaduli Skanyik, that means if you don't want it. Nuduli Skanyik, if he don't want it. That's the difference in there. It still has the same thing, but it changes that beginning. Nitaduli Skanyik, if you don't want it. You do lease Skanyik, if he doesn't want it.
Okay, so here's another question. This is good information because I feel like this Nigay is a really good structure for learners because it can help you make more complicated sentences, because we do that in English. Like, if this doesn't happen, then this is going to happen over here. So, what about if you say, well, if you don't speak now, don't ever speak, or something like that.
Okay. Nita woni sanyik,
You don't want to.
Etla well gesest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shut up.
just be quiet. Just
Okay.
No, etla well gesest. It's kind of like you're gonna be silent.
Be silent.
Yeah. Ni warnis gunjik if you're not going to talk, if you're not going to speak. Yeah, etla well gesest. You're
Okay.
going to be quiet.
Okay. I'm trying to find another sentence where this negason would come into play. Can you think of one? Where it's not added to the verb already.
Oh, okay.
Because so far, most of them, they're stuck
Right.
on that word.
I'm not sure if you can. Negation, it's always going to have to be added to something. Negation, if it's not going to,
Like
it has to kind of have a. If it's not this, there's got to be something here.
Yeah.
Negation, if it's not going to, if it's not going to be, then this.
Yeah.
It's got to have.
If it's not going to be, because here this hiolega is you know somebody or you recognize somebody,
yeah.
right? Hiole, but you couldn't say. No. we couldn't do with it like what we do with the other verbs and stick that negation like around the hiolega, right? Like need your son or his gun or something.
I think it has to separate it.
In this case.
Yeah, in this case. Nioli gun yik.
Oh.
Nioli gun yik. You can say that if you don't recognize him, if you don't know him.
Well, okay, so you can do it then.
I guess,
I guess you can.
I had to really think about, okay, Nioli gun yik. Yeah.
Yeah, but to you, saying it this way is a more common way, makes more sense.
Well,
or is just it flows better, or it says more of what you want it to say.
And Hioligos. Are you at Hioligos? Are you saying, do you recognize him?
No, if you don't recognize him,
Okay. Hiolig.
then this is who he is.
Okay. Okay. And to me, right there, that's way too much in there when you can just say what I said.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, that's more what I would say. What I said.
Neolig.
Neoli gunyik.
Negoli yan.
Yeah.
Negoli gunyik.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Hioli gunyik. And that hioli gunyik, that gunyik.
Hioli gunyik.
Yeah, that gunyik means if you don't. Yeah. If you don't recognize him.
Is the if part,
right?
And then the hioli gun is don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Hioli gunyik. Redbird Smith.
Now, Negas, oh gosh, we only have a minute left. But I do want to talk about this next time because I think maybe I'm almost on something. So in the next lesson, I'm going to be asking you about it because I think maybe I'm almost somewhere. Okay. All right. So so we're gonna work our way through this structure, because I think this is good. I think it's important. So, and I think you as a learner can find benefit in that. I know I can because, like I said, I'm always giving my daughter. If you don't do this, then this is going to happen. So, so I'll be putting it to use daily, I'm sure. Okay. So anyway, from all of us here at RSU TV, I just want to say wadon and don't dago, honey.